Thousands of people in Portugal, Spain, France have been evacuated from their homes as firefighters tackle wildfires caused by this week's heatwave, which has brought extreme temperatures of more than 45 degrees Celsius (113 degrees Fahrenheit) to parts of Europe. At least 135 people have suffered mainly minor injuries since wildfires began in Portugal last week. A state of contingency has been in effect since Sunday, and about 800 people have been evacuated from their homes, according to the country's civil protection authority. By Thursday, Portugal had registered 28 active fires, with more than 2,000 firefighters on the ground. Portugal's Institute for Sea and Atmosphere, IPMA, said 13 regions had reached unprecedented temperatures on Wednesday, with a temperature of 46.3 degrees Celsius recorded in the central town of Lousã. Hundreds more people were evacuated from their homes in southwest France as wildfires raged out of control on Friday. Since Tuesday, more than 1,000 firefighters, supported by 9 water bomber aircraft, have been battling 2 blazes fanned by scorching heat, tinderbox conditions and strong winds. Authorities in the Giron department, where the fires are still raging, described the situation as adverse. One of the 2 Giron fires was around the town of Landeiras, south of Bordeaux, where 4,200 hectares have been burned, roads have been closed, and almost 1,000 residents have been evacuated. The other blaze, that has already burned 3,100 hectares, was along the Atlantic coast close to the Dune du Pilat, the tallest sand dune in Europe, in the Arcachon Bay Area, above which heavy clouds of dark smoke were seen rising into the sky. About 6,000 people were evacuated from surrounding campsites on Wednesday, and another 4,000 people early on Thursday. Temperature records have been equaled or broken across many parts of Spain, with the mercury hitting 44.1 degrees Celsius in the northwestern city of Ourense for the first time on Thursday. Temperatures in parts of Extremadura, where firefighters are battling a wildfire that has consumed more than 4,000 hectares of land, reached 45 degrees Celsius on Thursday. In Spain, the wildfires that have been burning in parts of Extremadura, which borders Portugal, and the central Castile and Leon region forced the evacuation of 4 more small villages late on Thursday and on Friday. The flames are now threatening a 16th-century monastery and a national park. Several hundred people have been evacuated since the fires started, and 7,500 hectares of forest have been destroyed in the 2 regions. In Catalonia in the northeast, authorities suspended camping and sporting activities around 275 towns and villages to prevent fire risks and restricted farm work involving machinery.